Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Anonymous, and in this channel, we talk about gang stalking. We talk about those strategies that these people use in order to pretty much secure your demise as a target. In this channel, in this video, I want to talk to you about a very effective trick that they do. I'm gonna tell you its results. I'm gonna tell you what it appears to the target, and I'm gonna tell you how it's done. So imagine you know that you're getting gang stalked, right? So that's the base foundation. You know, and and you know something is going on, that it's off-putting. You're being harassed with the headlights. All of these things are happening to you, right? So just imagine that. So imagine that now you're going to your favorite store, right? Because you want to get the usual. You want to get a bar of soap that clarifies your skin, or some type of face mask or whatever that you usually get. You get the same toothpaste. You're gonna go get the same toothbrush or the same type of toiletries that you have always bought, right? So you go to the store, and you just feel the energy. So you go into the store, and then you go check your bar of soap, and it's not there. There's none. So then you go on to get your toothpaste, and guess what? The only toothpaste that is missing is the one that you have. So then you're like, okay, well, I'm gonna go get then the body wash that I typically get. And you go there, and it's not there. Everything that you usually buy is not in the store. So then you go to another store to get, I don't know, like a grocery store, to get, the same Gatorade that you get, and guess what? It's not there. And or the same snack that you usually get, and it's not there. The things that you usually buy are not in the store. So you start to freak out. Maybe you feel upset, you feel angry. You start imagining things like, can the staff in the store be involved? Then why, like, how is this even possible, right? Well, um, you start imagining, that there is a big conspiracy against you. And this exact scenario that I'm telling you is the same scenario that I have had several times. And when I encountered it, I freaked out. I even began recording that. I remember I was making the thing, and I was like, oh, the things that I usually get are not here in the store, whatever. And then you even start telling that to the clerk, and you start freaking out, you start acting paranoid, which is something that I have done, to be honest. And just yesterday, man, yesterday it dawned on me how the hell they actually do this. So let me tell you, gang stalking is pretty much where they see what you do, the things that you like, they watch you for some time, and when they want to get a reaction of you, they do this thing, and it's extremely simple. So your head is gonna immediately go on to um, thinking about thinking about the this can happen with any art, with any item at the store that you buy. It can happen at the grocery store, anywhere. But when you're there looking for them, you will notice that the energy in the store is different. Like, you're gonna notice that you're being watched. Your reactions are gonna be looked at. So what do? You literally just stop. You get something else, or just leave the store, but don't record, don't pull out your phone, nothing. Because this is simply one of the gang stalking tricks that are typical. These are pulled off very, very often. And this is how they pull them off. Since they have been watching you for such a long time, they know exactly what you're gonna get. And all that they need to do is to just be like, okay, this person is going to the store. As soon as as a gang stalker sees you walking in, or as soon as the person is alerted that you're on your way to that store, that you're there. So this typically happens to me on my days off. And they only need to do it one time or twice. Because then once you go and your stuff is missing, you're gonna be assuming that the gang stalkers took care of that stuff for you. But the only thing that they did is that when a gang stalker sees you walk in, or someone is alerted that it's your day off, and that you're about to go to the store or whatever, a customer, not the staff, no one that has to do anything with the store, nothing, no one with management. The store doesn't even know. A customer literally just is gonna grab a basket and grab all the items that you typically buy. That way, when you walk in the store, it gives you this sensation that there's a giant conspiracy against you, that everything that you buy is being bought or being hidden from you. But the reality is that a gang stalker literally just grabs the things that you buy, and it's typically like one or two items, three at the most, and then they're just carrying them around the store, watching your reaction. And when you leave, they just put him back. Whoever is in on it, they're just carrying your things around the store. The store is not involved. The store doesn't even know. And they are watching your reaction to that. So the moment that you start freaking out, that you start recording, that you start saying, oh, the store is in on it, and they're hiding all the things that I usually buy or whatever. They're looking for you to say something. They're looking for you to feel panic, freak out, to make the assumption that whenever an item that you buy is missing, that gang stalkers took it. The gang stalkers took care of it. It makes the whole gang stalking operation appear bigger than what it really is. When in reality, it is just someone picking up the items they usually buy and putting them back where you leave. Or maybe they ran out. So so this is how they pull this off. When you walk into the store, they just pick them off the shelf. Like if they're gonna buy them. They walk around, when you leave, then they put them back. But in your mind, because of the gang stalking, you have already made the assumption that the conspiracy is bigger than what it really is. So the conspiracy is big for a couple of days during your conditioning. However, when the conditioning is done, it is only your assumption, your mind making the assumption automatically. That's how that trick is pulled off. This happened to me at 7-Eleven with the same sandwich that I was buying. It was just hidden behind other sandwiches, and I fell for it. But that is because I wasn't thinking clearly. It was because of because I believed that the gang stalking was there. And not only that, but you're already in a stressful state. And you're already gonna start, and you're already it's kind of like a snowball effect where you start making the assumptions automatically. So, and that leads to a continuous connection. So whenever you go to the store, an item that you buy is missing, it's not there, your mind goes back onto the other times where you went there, where you purchased it, where you intended to buy something and the item wasn't there. So then your mind goes back to those memories, and then again you make the assumption, oh, gang stalkers did this to me, and you get connected immediately. You get connected back to the trauma. And honestly, just yesterday, I realized that that's how it's done. And it's wildly effective. It is a wildly effective trick. Anyways, well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about in this video. It is a simple trick that only takes one person to pull off. It's incredibly simple and wildly effective. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you guys soon.